Hello everyone and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today we are doing a broken heart reading for the upcoming energy. So this is going to resonate for about the next month. Now if you find the messages helpful, if it's resonating, please give it a thumbs up. Also guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. Now, in these broken heart readings, I look into the energy surrounding you, the energy surrounding your person. We're going to see what's challenging the two of you. Then we're going to dive a little bit deeper into your person's energy, and we're going to see what their perception of the challenge is, what their next move is going to be, anything that's hidden that you need to be made aware of, other influences that may be interrupting or interfering in this connection. Then we'll pull a few cards for the outcome and the advice guidance moving forward. Clarify throughout the message. And then I'm going to pull some romance angels and some island time wellness cards at the end of the reading. So if that's something that you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. So let's dive right into Capricorn's energy for this upcoming month. Most important message here for Capricorn Spirit. What do my Capricorn friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So this was a person here, Capricorn, that you had your heart set on at one point. And a lot of love, a lot of respect, a lot of admiration for this person. Your energy is coming out with the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. So even though there's a lot of love, there's a lot of admiration, it's like there's also a lot of water under this bridge with the Nine of Wands energy. You see, guys, the Nine of Wands, every staff, every wand that's around her, creating that barrier is an indication of an experience that she's had with this person, creating some sort of traumatic, negative outlook on the outcome. And it's happened more than once. And that's why right now, Capricorn, what this indicates to me is even though there's a lot of love, there's a lot of happiness, there's a lot of admiration, you have your wall up. You're not open to anything new with this person at this time because of how they've treated you in the past. Now, your person is coming out as the Seven of Swords, the Moon, and the Two of Pentacles. So there's a lot of things that are hidden, a lot of things that this person has kept secret, but they're kind of weighing their options. Should I come forward and tell Capricorn the truth? The reason why this is coming up, I do feel like there is a distance between you and this person. This person wants a reconciliation. We're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. I honestly feel here, Capricorn, part of the challenge is there's been a lot of water under this bridge. It's like, and maybe even the ending, the separation between the two of you was tumultuous. You've created a space in your life that's peaceful. It's more stable, more secure. And so it's hard for you to want to look back. So let's clarify this for you, Capricorn. We're going to start here with the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. We also have the Ten of Swords on the bottom, right? This is the underlying energy. So the Ten of Swords, if you see, this guy didn't end up on the ground with swords in his back on his own. somebody had to put them there. Please clarify this. 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands, 10 of Cups. You've already moved on from this. Maybe even started a new relationship or started exploring your options. I do feel like when this person comes back in, you are not going to have any qualms of telling this person how they made you feel. And rightfully so. Because how will this person ever know how they messed up or, where they're making mistakes in their life if the other person doesn't tell them? Let's clarify the 7 of Swords, the Moon, with the 2 of Pentacles. This person tries to hide a lot of things. 7 of Swords, death energy, the Sun. They try to mask their pain. Is what I see coming out here, Capricorn. This person has most likely experienced some sort of ending in their relationship. So, and the first thing that comes to my mind is this person left you for another person. And that other person didn't work out. That other person left them. But this is something that they're trying to keep secret, that they're trying to hide. They would never tell you. In fact, they probably play it off like they left that person, like that person was toxic, or that person this, that person that. But I honestly feel here they got a taste of their own medicine, Capricorn. And now they're back to make amends, not only because of how they feel and they can see how they made you feel, but also because they see you as like, Capricorn wouldn't have done that to me. And we are going to dive deeper into this person's energy, but first let's clarify this 10 of Wands, the Tower, and the Magician. So, and here's what I honestly truly feel, and this is what I would recommend to any of my clients. Don't overthink this. Don't overanalyze this. This person has already shown you who they are, how they show up in relationships. You have to believe them, okay? I honestly don't feel like their energy has shifted. In fact, if I had to look into their energy as their own personal reading, I would say this ending for them was very recent. So they're coming back in a state of uncertainty, and I guarantee you, Capricorn, if that other person wanted them back, that they would go back. Even if you accepted this offer and wanted to move forward with them, if this other person had popped back into their life, they would leave you in a heartbeat because their heart is still there. So let's look at this person's perception of the challenge. Now, if you find the messages helpful or resonating, guys, give it a thumbs up. Capricorn's person's perception of the challenge. This person may even look at the separation as mutual. I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like they didn't even try. This was a very selfish, impulsive ending on their part. They didn't try to make this work. I feel like this person had just left. Maybe for some of you even kind of ghosted the situation, didn't call, didn't return calls. You kind of had to guess, kept you guessing until you seen something on social media and then you figured it out, which is never a good feeling. So that's not okay for that person to do that. Have that understanding, Capricorn, that you're right in feeling guarded with this person because of how they showed up in the past. What's this person's next move going to be? Of course. 2 more cards for Capricorn Spirit, please and thank you. So they view this as a soul tie connection. You guys may have had that conversation before. Like, this is my soul, you're my soulmate, or we have this intense connection that we can't explain. But understand, and yes, there are soul tie connection. Every person in our life we have a soul tie with. In fact, that's how this structure is created. When we come back to learn specific lessons. We reincarnate in a circle of people we're familiar with for a specific reason. But that's another video, another day, another time, another conversation. This person's next move is to come forward and to want to reconcile. And I honestly feel here, Capricorn, that they are going to, it's like they feel like they know you're going to be there. Now, for some of you, that may be the case. What's coming out in this reading, Capricorn, is even though you have a lot of love and admiration for this person, you're still guarded. And even if you are open to reconciling with this person, which by all means, by all accounts, if that's where your heart is, if that's where your intuition is guiding you, then there's a lesson to be learned there. However, have the understanding that this person's energy hasn't shifted. And so it's all talk. You're the one that's going to have to stand your ground and set the stage for a different outcome. And so what do I mean by that? You are going to have to say, this is what I will accept into my life, and this is what I won't accept into my life. And then you have to stand your ground in that. You have to say what you mean and mean what you say. Otherwise, this person is going to look at it as like, oh, Capricorn will always be there. Which is pretty much how they're looking at this. Capricorn will always be there. So anything that's hidden here that Capricorn needs to be made aware of, Spirit, please and thank you. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the Fool, and the Knight of Pentacles. So a lot of positive energy with all these new fresh cards. The Page of Wands is like proceed with caution. Pay attention here. The Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest card in the deck. I'm sure you've heard other readers say that. And so even though this person is coming forward saying, I want this new beginning, I want to start fresh, I want to start new, look at this new job, look at all this new stuff that I have to offer you. It's going to be fresh, it's going to be new, it's going to be different than it was before. But wait, I have to take care of this, that, and the other thing in order for us to be able to come together. So they're going to portray like they want this new beginning and then put a pause on everything. You see what I mean? Again, actions not matching words. Pay attention here, Capricorn. Any other influences that Capricorn needs to be made aware of? Please and thank you. Again, Capricorn, the other influences that I feel were coming up with this person, that has ended. However, is it temporary or is it permanent? Because I feel like if this person, whoever walked away from your person, if they were to come back into your person's life and say, hey, let's try it again, see if it'll be different, they would be right back under that person quickly. You need to trust your intuition here when it comes to this person, Capricorn. Even though they may say they moved on, I really honestly feel like they haven't. They still have that person on the back of their mind. Hence the Seven of Cups. Hence the other influences coming up here in this energy. The confusion, the uncertainty. Okay? You're the one that needs to protect yourself and your energy, Capricorn. And so here's what I'll say to that. If this person is showing up and they're showing you that they're ready, like they've shown you the proof that they've moved on from this person and they've taken the steps to secure themselves as an individual instead of as a couple, then, and only then, start to pursue this, but slowly. So Okay, well, we can do friendship things. We can go to the park and take walks. Don't be physical with this person at first. Make them work for it. Even if you feel like this is your person, even if you guys have had a long-standing relationship, 9+ years, this has to be completely new. It can't be the same old thing. Otherwise, you're going to have a repeat of the same old cycle. Let's pull a few cards out here for your advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. For information on the rituals that we do here every full moon and new moon. For ritual kits, for personal readings. It's all below in the description box. If you found the messages helpful, if it's resonating for you, you can give it a thumbs up, or you can comment below how it was helpful, how it was resonating. You never know how your story could help another person. Two of Wands, the Death, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. So make them work for it. Take some time and figure out what you will allow into your life, what you won't allow, what you do want from this person, and what you don't want from this connection. And get clear on what that is, crystal clear. Not just, oh, I think this is what I want, but this is what I know I need in my life. And this is what I can be okay with if this happens, but if this happens, I'm out. You need to get clear on that because you need to be able to communicate that clearly to this person. I also feel here the death energy. So this ending that transpired between the two of you, you guys need to have closure on that. You also need to have closure on the other thing, that ending that they have recently experienced without you. Okay? So there's a lot of work that needs to be put in order for this reconciliation to be able to happen properly and properly move forward into a new phase. Otherwise, it's just going to be a repeat of the past cycle. Now, don't beat yourself up. Don't stress. Don't worry either way, because there's a lesson to be learned in all of it, with the understanding that if they don't follow through with actions, it's going to repeat. And that's everything in life, not just this person. It's going to take work. It's going to take effort. I do feel like there is love here between the two of you. So there is a possibility of this working. It's just going to take time. It's going to take effort. It's going to take work. So it's not going to happen right away. It's not going to be like tomorrow you guys are back right where everything was. Because this person is still wearing a mask and still hiding that past situationship, which isn't fair to you. So your romance angels coming out here is forgiving and learning, worth waiting for, and deception. So as you release and heal your past, you experience more love in the present moment. Then we have worth waiting for, divine timing is at play here. And then deception, someone is wearing a false mask. You see what I mean, Capricorn? So golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided love bombing. This can also be mirroring. So this is a sign of twin flame energy, guys, which those connections can be very up and down until the lesson has concluded. Girl with a snake, empath, narcissist paradigm. So 2 cards. This card is also talking about enabling boundaries. So getting clear on those expectations and communicating that clearly with this person. And then we have having a conversation, meeting up, getting on the same page. On the bottom of the deck, we have soulmates. Guys, there is a lot of love here between you and this person. Doesn't make what they did right. And you can't just allow them to come back in and it be the same old thing again. Otherwise, you're going to have the same old cycle repeat itself. So you have to ask yourself, do you want to repeat the past cycle? Are you ready for something new? Capricorn, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.